Should I be worried about the metaverse? The idea of being able to escape a world with less than ideal circumstances and transport yourself into a world of prosperity is certainly enticing. However, navigating this modern concept that is continuously evolving can become overwhelming. But with such a revolutionary concept in technology, what's there to be worried about? With Facebook's renaming to Meta and their shifted focus to the pioneering development of the metaverse, there are some things that warrant cause for worry. From risking a monopolized platform to problems with privacy and digital addiction, it's important to be aware of potential issues going forward. In this guide, we're going to inform you of the potential issues you should be concerned about and how they can be remedied. What you need to be concerned about. With regards to the metaverse, there are 3 things in particular we want you to be aware of. With Meta's recent focus on bringing the metaverse to life, there's a significant risk of a monopolized experience. Beyond that, Meta has numerous issues with data leaks and privacy breaches in the past. To top it off, just like any other new digital platform, there's also the risk of more developed electronic addiction among younger generations. Now let's discuss each of these potential risks a little further. Navigating a monopolized metaverse. Beginning with the potential for monopolization within the metaverse, we need to discuss the Meta brand. As Facebook, Meta became a billion-dollar social media and tech company. As such, they've essentially swept the market in terms of other social media platforms and have pioneered the way in social networking. Because of that, they have the power to control the direction in which the metaverse goes. There won't be much diversity in how the metaverse runs unless more tech companies begin developing the software and other requirements to break into the metaverse. Problems with maintaining privacy. The next factor that is a cause for concern, and also stems from potential monopolization, is that Facebook/Meta has quite a negative track record when it comes to data privacy and security breaches. Perhaps the most well-known instance came in 2018 with the Cambridge Analytica scandal. Cambridge Analytica was a consulting firm with a specialization in using data science to help support political campaigns. On Facebook's part, the tech company was responsible for being complicit in allowing Cambridge Analytica to steal and retain the personal data from more than 90 million Facebook users. This scandal isn't the only dark mark on Meta's record, though. From Beacon in 2007 to instant personalization in 2010, Facebook users everywhere were victims of the illegal use of personal information. Digital addiction is possible. Our final concern is with the possibility of digital addiction through the metaverse. Although the use of the metaverse can only bring solace to those who use it to escape a stressful lifestyle, it can very quickly become an addiction. This problem poses a much higher risk to younger generations as their minds are still developing. Excessive use of electronics has been linked to a number of mental health disorders that range from depression and anxiety to psychosomatic symptoms in some cases. However, exploring the metaverse shouldn't be written off completely. There are a number of success stories that come from the use of electronics with those who suffer from PTSD and other mental disorders. Parting thoughts. Before we leave you, we'd like to remind you that the metaverse isn't inherently bad. However, it's good to hold concerns over what can go wrong with a technology that is still being developed. If we don't express concerns, how can we expect it to grow into a safe and stable technology for future generations to enjoy? The metaverse and medicine. We hear so much about how the metaverse will change the way we interact with others and with work. But that isn't the only significant change we'll see when the metaverse is launched. While there will certainly be ample opportunity to immerse yourself in your favorite video games and virtually shop in your favorite stores, there's also an opportunity to advance how we approach medicine. The metaverse can bring a plethora of benefits to the world of medicine, from telemedicine and the utilization of digital twins, to the use of cryptocurrency to access medical data. The opportunities to reformat the way we approach medicine with the metaverse are endless. We may even see the converging of treatments for patients become more popular as a result. In this guide, we'll explain exactly how the metaverse can benefit medicine and what this means for the future of the medical field. How can the metaverse benefit medicine? The metaverse can benefit medicine in a variety of ways. With telemedicine and converging treatments, the metaverse takes face-to-face interactions to the next level. Not only that, but doctors and surgeons can also utilize digital cloning technology to practice on their patients without actually cutting into the physical person. Let's also not forget that using cryptocurrency to access personal medical records can make obtaining your personal information much quicker and far more secure. Now, let's cover these significant benefits in more detail. Telemedical practices. After the COVID-19 pandemic hit, the use of telehealth medicine gained serious traction. With the use of digital platforms like Zoom and other video conferencing apps, patients can now feel more comfortable getting medical care from the comfort of their homes. Now, let's apply that to the metaverse. If a patient still wants to meet with their doctor or therapist, they can do so within the metaverse and feel like they're getting true face-to-face interaction. The concept of using the metaverse for telehealth also makes finding the right doctor much easier. For example, if the best possible doctor to treat your condition lives in Europe and you're in the United States, you can access the metaverse and meet with the European doctor to get yourself the right treatment. The utilization of digital twins. A digital twin refers to a virtual representation of an object or system that spans its life cycle. When it comes to medicine and the metaverse, doctors and surgeons can utilize your digital twin to understand how your body works and what the recovery process will look like for you specifically. Digital twins also allow a doctor or surgeon to practice a difficult surgery before actually going in for the operation. This takes a lot of risk potential out of the picture as they can be more informed and prepared to do their job. The metaverse and medicine and cryptocurrency. When it comes to cryptocurrency in medicine and the metaverse, the blockchain may be used to manage and secure a patient's valuable health data. With the current system used in American healthcare, patient data is traded between various companies, and accessing your files can take up to a month in some cases. With the use of cryptocurrency and the metaverse, patients can have instant access to their files once the transaction is complete. This way, a patient will own their personal files in a secured file under the blockchain, rather than relying on a third party to manage their health data. Converged treatments. When it comes to converged treatment within the metaverse, clinicians and surgeons will have an easier time consulting with each other about their mutual patients. For example, if a person is pregnant and they also have a history of heart problems, their OB/GYN and cardiologist may want to consult with each other throughout the pregnancy to ensure the patient delivers safely. Top 3 things to understand about the metaverse. The metaverse is a hot topic within global tech circles, and for good reason. While the term metaverse has been around for decades, the technology behind Meta's metaverse is evolving every day. As this term becomes more common within the general public, it's important to know and understand exactly what the metaverse is and how it will be used. Having a solid understanding of Metaverse's framework is integral in keeping up with news in regards to this technological evolution. After all, if you aren't familiar with what it is and how it works, how can you expect to understand or get excited about new developments as they arise? In this guide, we're going to tell you what exactly the metaverse is, how users can utilize the metaverse, and who has the ability to access the metaverse. What exactly is the metaverse? The term metaverse was first used in the 1992 science fiction novel Snow Crash. The term referred to an alternate world where lifelike avatars could meet in realistic 3D buildings and other places in a virtual reality setting. However, the modern definition of the metaverse is an online virtual world that can be accessed via augmented reality. The overall goal of the metaverse is to provide an alternate world that feels hyper-real to the world we already live in. While there's still a way to go, we've already seen the bare-bones framework of the metaverse in online games like Roblox, Minecraft and Fortnite, to name a few. In fact, the companies behind the development of these games are actively working on metaverse technology. Each company that has a hand in the research and development of the metaverse does so in hopes of giving users the ability to work, play, and maintain a connection with their friends while inside the metaverse. How do you use the metaverse? Technically, the metaverse itself isn't fully developed yet. In fact, Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Meta, said he believes it could take 5 to 10 years before the metaverse is ready. With that said, there are parts of the metaverse that are usable right now. Things like top-speed broadband connections, VR headsets, and always-on online worlds are commonplace in the gaming industry. When the metaverse does officially launch, users will be able to work, play, and virtually travel anywhere in the world and beyond. It's also worth noting that there may be more than one metaverse by the time everything is fully developed. In that case, each individual metaverse may have different functions. For example, while one metaverse may offer a virtual world for social interaction, another one may be devoted entirely to work. Who can use the metaverse? Well, anyone with the right equipment can join the metaverse. However, the equipment required varies depending on who you ask. While Facebook/Meta want you to purchase an Oculus headset, others don't feel a headset is necessary. With that said, a headset is the most effective way to get the immersive experience the metaverse is offering. However, already existing metaverses don't require the use of a headset. These metaverses can be accessed through a computer or mobile device. The most well-known of these are the metaverse of Roblox and the metaverse of Minecraft. In reality, there's a metaverse out there for everyone. While gamers may flock to the metaverses of Roblox or Fortnite, fashion aficionados may enter brand metaverses like Zepeto to see how an outfit would look on them before actually having to try it on. No matter who you are or where your interests lie, the metaverse is waiting for you. Top 5 ways the metaverse will change the future. With as much publicity as the concept of the metaverse has received in recent years, it gets one thinking about just how much of an impact this type of technology will have on the future. What will working look like after the metaverse launches? How will mental health treatment look? There's no debate that the metaverse will certainly change the way we view the internet and the digital world. But that isn't the only thing that will change as a result. From pioneering mental health treatment to transforming the way we work, the metaverse is, no doubt, going to turn into something big. In this guide, we're going to discuss the top 5 ways the metaverse is going to change the future. 1. Pioneering mental health treatment. When it comes to mental health disorders like PTSD and anxiety, the negative thoughts that plague the mind stem from feeling a lack of control. With the metaverse, patients who suffer from those disorders can comfortably work through their troubles in an environment in which they have total control. Not only that, but the metaverse can also give them a chance to experience things they may not otherwise be able to do as a result of their mental health struggles. This can be incredibly effective as an immersion therapy tool. For example, if a patient suffers from anxiety around dogs, they can utilize the metaverse to build up a tolerance. While they may start with a virtual dog, they could eventually work up the nerve to come into contact with a dog in the physical world. 2. Decreasing crime rates. Although there isn't any data yet to back up this claim, it can be inferred that accessibility to the metaverse can greatly reduce crime rates. Instead of feeling impulsive and breaking the law in the real world, a person can go into a fantasy world where they eliminate the risk of hurting another person by committing a crime in the physical world. In another vein, utilizing the metaverse within the prison system can positively impact the attitude and demeanor of prison inmates by allowing them to escape from their current situation for a little while. 3. Providing accessibility to entertainment. Another excellent point proving that the metaverse has the potential to change the future is what the metaverse means for accessibility. With the ability to attend a virtual concert or educational program, someone that may not have the means to attend in person now has the ability to experience the same thing as others who do. This same sentiment can be applied to virtual tours of natural areas, like the national park system, for example. By accessing the metaverse, someone with a physical disability would then have the opportunity to hike a trail that may not otherwise be accessible to them. 4. Encouraging socialization. Another great thing about the metaverse is that it gives people with poor social skills or social anxiety the opportunity to socialize as someone beyond themselves. With an immersive fantasy game, they can play under an entirely different persona to help build their confidence. For a long time there was a stigma around people who spend too much time online. But what those who use that stigma don't know is that a person can obtain and maintain real, genuine friendships with online friends. 5. Transformation in the workplace. As there's no doubt that the metaverse will change the future, we couldn't finish without including the workplace. With the metaverse, the way meetings and conferences will be conducted is going to look entirely different than what we're used to. Beyond that, the AR/VR technology used within the metaverse is going to be used for a variety of training exercises within the military and healthcare fields, amongst other things. Understanding the relationship between the metaverse, crypto, and NFTs. The metaverse, cryptocurrency, non-fungible tokens. These three phrases have been thrown around a lot in the global tech industry. In many cases, they're even used in the same sentences. But how exactly are these three seemingly different things related? To put it frankly, cryptocurrency and NFTs are a means of digital currency that can help users navigate their way through the metaverse. To put it in simpler terms, the metaverse is the world, and cryptocurrency and NFTs are what you use to make purchases and exist within that world. But in order for a person to fully understand how each term is related, they must know what each phrase refers to. In this guide, we're going to explain in detail what the metaverse, cryptocurrency and NFTs are. We'll also cover how they're related and how the metaverse needs crypto and NFTs to survive. What is the metaverse? The metaverse is a virtual world that combines the physical world with virtual and augmented reality to create an entirely new space. The goal of the metaverse is to eventually break down the barrier that currently sits between the virtual and physical worlds in order to bring both together as one. Although the true metaverse, which is a fully immersive VR/AR experience, isn't fully developed yet, there are less sophisticated versions already available. Through games like Roblox and Minecraft, kids and adults alike can build their own characters and worlds within the game. Let's take Roblox for example. In order to change your wardrobe or buy new game pieces for your world, you have to spend Roblox money. That money comes in the form of coins and works in very much the same way that cryptocurrency does. That's where the use of cryptocurrency and NFTs within the metaverse comes in. Cryptocurrency and NFTs. Although the terms crypto and NFT are often used interchangeably, they aren't the same thing. While cryptocurrency is a fungible token, or a token that can be duplicated, NFT is non-fungible and is completely unique in its own right. These two types of digital currency also differ in how they can be used. For example, cryptocurrency is used to purchase goods and services. However, NFTs are meant to show ownership over digital goods. What this means is that you can certainly purchase an NFT within the metaverse, but you can't use it to pay for goods or services like you could with cryptocurrency. How is the metaverse related to cryptocurrency and NFTs? Now we've gone over what each term means, it's easier to distinguish how each of these digital terms is related. With that said, it's important to note that cryptocurrency is more related to the metaverse than NFTs are. While NFTs can certainly be bought within the metaverse, the official currency within the digital world is cryptocurrency. When it comes to making purchases within the metaverse, whether that be clothing or accessories for an avatar or any other digital goods, cryptocurrency is the method of payment used. Cryptocurrency is very much like a link between the physical and virtual worlds. The currency shows how much you have in terms of money as a physical being, while allowing you to make purchases and live within the metaverse world. Parting thoughts. Although the metaverse is a long way from being fully immersive, it's worth delving into the world of cryptocurrency to prepare yourself for what's to come. This way, you're well equipped to navigate the metaverse when the time comes and you don't need to worry about not having access to certain parts of the world.